Welcome to Boston Court. My name is Cheryl Rizzo and I'm the Managing Director. Come on in, let me show you around. Ignore the standees. This is the Boston Court staff and a couple of our most famous, awesome patrons. We wanted to make it seem like the lobby was still full of people. And so we bought these creepy standees. So this is the Boston Court lobby. You may not have known that Boston Court was once a parking lot. It was bought by Clark Branson, who's our founder and major donor. He still owns the building. So Clark grew up in Pasadena, and he always was going over to the other side of the hill to see intimate theater. And what he wanted to give to the Pasadena community was a space where they could see intimate theater without having to leave Pasadena. And so Boston Court was born. Let me take you into the Boston Court main stage. This is the main stage. It is a 99-seat theater. It has a swing. That did not come with the building. Fun fact, we put it up during a show in 2005 and we decided that we would keep it because it's so much fun to swing on. So every time there's not something in there, we have a swing. We are the only 99-seat theater in Los Angeles that was built to be a theater and not converted from one building into a theater. It is 36 feet wide and roughly 30 feet deep from the back wall to the edge of the stage. Come with me to the back hallway. This is the Boston Court shop. This is where all the magic happens. The Boston Court shop is quite small, although it has been organized to a T. You must show this. Look at his insane organization skills. He's amazing. Jesse Soto, we stand. If you think of it like a shop, it's a very small shop. If you think of it like a closet, it's a huge closet. This is also where the access is to the under the stage, where the trap for the main stage is. Boston Court has 3 dressing rooms, and this is one of them. It's usually one is full of stuff, and the other one is usually the one we use. This one comes equipped with a shower and a bathroom, all of its own. The third one is our single dressing room, which is often used for our musicians on nights that we have a theater piece going. And it also has access to the bathroom. Fancy. Please ignore the vodka. Vodka in a theater is not used to drink. It is, well, I mean it is, but it's used to spray onto costumes to keep them fresh. This is our green room. There is really not a grumpy Godzilla inside. And for those of you who don't know, green room is kind of where everybody hangs out. Most of the actors use this space as their chill space between scenes. You will often see them come in and be like this. Most people who come to Boston Court are often very confused by all of the doors, since they all look the same and they all say private. But this one in particular leads to our offices where we used to work. We're not going to show you that today. It's nice. This is the ladies' room. Currently, we're working on turning it into a gender-neutral bathroom if we ever are able to come back into this space. I see you found the Branson. It is 65 seats, can be 65 seats. It also converts from a performance space floor to, it brings all the pieces up to flat, and it also doubles as where we do our rehearsals and our auditions and that kind of thing. Fun fact is, it is German technology, and we were one of the very first in the country to have this technology. The Branson is where we do almost all of our concerts in any of our series. This is also the room that gets rented the most because of its flexibility. Hearing music in the Branson is a unique experience. It is tuned to the same vibration as La Scala in Italy. So seeing a performance in here is a very intimate and special experience. See, you can hear its resonance. This is a crash pad. We bought it in 2007 for Paradise Lost, when people would jump into the pit and look like they were just diving into nowhere. And they were diving into this. This is the upstairs at Boston Court. This is where we actually have roof access, if anyone is interested in that. This room is our conference room. Also doubles as a lounge for us. We call it the fishbowl, also for obvious reasons. A unique feature of Boston Court is that all of the hardware that makes the building run is actually part of the design. Most air conditioning is hidden, and our air conditioning company, George Haney & Sons, they're the best. They were very excited about this project, that they got to make it part of the design and make air conditioning units seem pretty. This is the Boston Court booth. This is where all of our technical equipment is and where everyone who runs the shows are hanging out. So we have lighting and sound and our stage management. This room is a really, really big booth. When the building was built, Eileen Takei, the project manager, she was tired of technicians always being in small, cramped spaces. So she decided to make a really, really giant booth. It turns out it was actually great because it doubles as a lot of storage for us. A lot of the furniture around Boston Court is often things that came out of shows. This piece came directly out of How the Light Gets In. Care to give me a tattoo? This is the tech gallery, the second level of the Boston Court main stage. There is a lot of equipment held up here, but mostly this is where actors and musicians can walk all the way around and back into the booth during plays. Now we're going to go up to the third floor. This is the third floor. It is where we hang all the lights and where all the lights are stored when they're not in use. This is also home to the tension grid. This is the tension grid. It's a pretty cool thing to be up here because you can see where all the lights hang, and this is a fun thing to do. One newer feature of Boston Court is Penelope. This is our little free library, and we've been wanting to do one of these for a really long time, and we finally did it. If you're not familiar with the Little Free Library system, it is nationwide, and you can go to littlefreelibrary.org, and it's a place for you to take a book and share a book. Thank you for taking this tour with me today. I hope you enjoyed it and learned some interesting facts along the way. We thank you for supporting us during this time, and we miss you and hope to see you again in the lobby soon.